So we've got a few things going on today. I've had a shave, down with my spring colours, come out of hibernation from being a bear. I've got to deal with the leak today. So that's one of my first things to get on with today. Got all bits and bobs, got loads of PEP fixings and whatnot. I'm gonna have to borrow some of the copper pipe from old plumbing because I ain't got none, and it's gonna be a temporary fix. So these pipes are dead, so I'm gonna take all them out. It's quite a lot of copper there. And then I'll use a little bit of that just to do the repair on this, which goes up into the bathroom. All these cabinets are coming out. I'm gonna work out how the hell we're gonna make this into our temporary kitchen, because over the next few weeks, all that's coming out, as you already know. But in the meantime, this is not a supporting wall. Over the next few weeks, I'm gonna actually remove this one as well, just get ahead of the game. And we go up the stairs, and guess who is back? James is back! So all this is gonna be boarded up. We're gonna get this all skimmed today, get some boards on the floor, and we'll see where we end up. We've got to do the electrics as well. We've got to sort out a little bit of piping as well, didn't we, James? Yeah, for downstairs rad. And then get the electrics in, and then this room will be almost done apart from decking. So let's crack on, boy, innit? Get this finished. Lots to crack on with today. I'm feeling really positive. Got a good night's sleep after a mental week at work, but we won't dwell on that because I'm always moaning about that. And we'll see how far we get today. What I've got here is like a classic case of let's work it out as we go along. So that was where the original boiler was, and obviously now they've moved it upstairs, which is basically up there. So rerouted it. But rather than take the effort to do things nice, they thought, God, we've got pipes here, what we're gonna do? So what they did was they actually brought this out about 3 inches and come across and put a false wall there. Well, they could have just brought the whole wall out, studded it out, or buried these pipes. And I can't be honest with you, okay, I'm quitting because I've got some copper here, because that is there, and they just disconnected it. And these were the feeds. We know one of them's dead, one of them's probably capped off, we've got to find out, because that goes all the way along there, and God knows wherever else. And then to get the gas, I basically said, no, we're not going to bury that with anything. They just pulled it through the wall, come all the way across here, and up to outside. And then, rather than bury it, they just left it exposed, the gas pipe here. Now, I wouldn't say that's very safe, so I've got to get that buried as well. All in all, what we do is, we take things away, find some problems, we're going to fix them. We're not going to mess about, because if we leave things as they are, say for instance another one of these pipes fails and we've just decorated and refitted everything, and then we're going to have to redo it all again. So we are going to repipe and reroute all of this lot, probably with HEP. And I like HEP. Some people, like the old school plumbers, would say nah, but do you know what? It serves me really well over the years, and I believe in that more than I do a dodgy joint which is causing me all the ag. Let's crack on. Cupboards down, tiles popped off, that's how well they are fitted. Time to get rid of all the coving, all the ceiling, expose everything, see what we're working with. Then I'll move on to this one, get rid of all that. And then we'll start working out, doing a repair on that joint, and then also working out how we're going to reroute all this. Once again, ceiling down. At very least this time, no larves to play with, which makes me really happy. Should have put a mask on though, because it's really, really dusty in here. So I'm gonna get out of here for 15 minutes and I'll see you in a bit. It's just too much. But you've got to keep going. I mean, I've got tons and tons and tons of plasterboard to mess around with over the next few months. Do you know what? I've got a clothing company called Beast. Blood, effort, angling, sweat and tears. I'm seriously thinking about setting up a clothing brand for us tradies. Blood, effort, ambition, sweat and tears. Because I tell you what, it does take some to this sort of thing. One of the things that make me laugh in this house is, I mean, they've done not too bad a joinery around here. And they've hung the door all right. Okay, it's pine, I don't want it. But then, handle? Nah, can't be arsed. Where's the, and there's nothing there. And this isn't just on one door, this is on a lot of them. And then you come here, done the plastering all right and everything, but I thought, I don't know, is that square enough? Nah, it goes out and out. It just cracks me up, this house. It's just like they started off really motivated and then halfway through went, nah, can't be arsed. We'll change that though. So this is quite a good tip if you're doing any work like this. Get some airflow in your house to try and get all that dust sucked out. The best way is to open your front door and your back. Little tradition of ours, whenever we're doing work like this, is go to the bakery and get a decent pasty. These steak ones are lovely. I'll be about 20 stone by the time this is finished. Woo! Dusty old business, boy.
Good?
Yeah, mate.
You're good.
Get all this up. Get some muck on the wall. Maybe we'll get these floorboards up and rewire. Oh. Some more fine classic examples of plumistry. Oh man, it cracks me up. Okay, we have a blank canvas. The ceiling is down. Cupboards off the walls. We're going to keep this for the time being. And then we've got to sort of start making really sensible decisions about how we're going to use this room for the next few months, because this will be our cooking area and washing area whilst the rest of the kitchen's being done. But we do need to sort that out today. We need to reroute some of the pipes. I think these are dead. We need to check them and get rid of that. Getting quite a bit of copper out of this job. On to the next part. Now I've just got to remove this little section here. However, 100% there's larves in there, so it's going to take twice as long. I'm going to do it. I'm going to gripe again about plumbing. So this pipe is live. The pipe beside it, which I've just chopped, is dead. And it runs all the way along here, all the way through here, and then it stops there. Now, when they were doing the boiler, which is here, they could have quite simply, because the floorboards are just there, the ones I replaced the other day, just put an elbow there and they could have disconnected the whole lot. But oh no, they just leave it there live for me to find to sort out. So I reckon what we're going to do is, because the boiler's just there, is we're going to plumb in like a manifold, take all this lot out and redo it, because I can't trust that when I put everything back together, things like that, I'm going to fail on me. And that's it. I'm not going to say any more about shoddy plumbers. I promise. That's a lie. Fingers are crossed. The thing I really do like about doing your own rent and not working for somebody else though, on the weekend, is you get liquid motivation. I'll tell you what, that's much needed.
Little bits, and you see the lines like a paintbrush.
Yeah, well it's an old, you know.
I've tried to get that. I think I've got it, mate. I think I've got it.
It's a 19th century property, mate.
This is nice and smooth. I've left a few little bits in there just to match the other walls, like these little bits in there and stuff. I'm trying to make it look like nothing's happened in it. Mark ain't been in it.
Give it some character as well, mate.
Yeah. Never nothing here.
So what are you doing? Muck on this wall next, is it?
Yeah, I'm just going to do this one now.
Cool. Okay, I'm just tinkering downstairs with the plumbing and the old electrical cables. I love it. I love it when you put so much effort into something, like removing the chimney stack, which took way too much. And then what you do is you see the results happening. And when you see something like that come together, it's just all worth it. You've got to get a bit of football in, haven't you, boys and girls? Come on, Clark. Come on, Clark. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Yes! 2-0, 3 points, gotta be. James has almost finished skimming upstairs. Then he's coming down, helping me sort that leak out. And while he's been doing that, I have been taking door lining off this single skin, non-supporting wall, and seriously weighing up whether or not I've got the energy to take this down tomorrow, because it'll just get us ahead of the game. As it's not supporting anything, it's just a matter of getting a sledgehammer, smashing a living out of it. But I'm feeling pretty damn tired right now. I don't know, I'll wait up. Bit of history on the back of the architrave. Tell you what, the writing was a lot more scripted back in the day. It just makes everything look so much better.
It does, yeah.
And this is what I'm talking about. The man never lets you down. Because now we've got a fully plastered, functioning room. And if you remember back in the videos, all this across here was chimney breast. And now you'd never, ever, ever know. So next up, get all the plug sockets sorted out, lift this floor up, put another floor down, and then we're ready to roll. What I've got to do now, sort out this freaking leak. I tell you what, there's some major construction Lego wires with HET 2.0 fittings to make this work as a temporary fix. Because without it, I don't have a shower, I don't have a bath. Right now, I need a shower. I'm telling you now, the absolute f***ery trying to sort this out as a temporary fix is mad. I'm gonna have to cut this here, and then we'll have to reduce it to a 15 to get it down there just for now. Of course, it's all temporary because I'm ripping it all out. 10 to 10, and finally we've got the plumbing sorted. But it's not like anything I'd expected to be, but we used what we had to make it work. Temporary because all this is coming out. Everything's coming out. I'm stripping it back to the boiler, and we're going to reroute and redo everything because it's just not worth the risk. Would you look at this Frankenstein we concocted? We didn't have a straight piece here, so we had to cap it off there. Oh my God, it looks disgusting. But it serves a purpose, and that means we've got water and no leak. So got to put in another shift, cleaning everything away because there's crap everywhere. Oh. Got this all prepped ready to come down. So that'll happen maybe tomorrow, depends how I feel. Took architrave off here because this door is going to be sealed up, because rather than coming through here into our kitchen, this is all going to be sealed up, and you'll walk through here, this wall will be gone, and you go into our kitchen diner. So there you have it, a little bit more progress on the Mannor. And I say it quite a few times because it's true, that was hard graft. So I'm going to have a bath, get rid of all this dust, sit down, get a takeaway, have a couple of beers, and then get my head down. So whether or not tomorrow that comes down, I'm not so sure because I am so tired. Until then though, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.
I'll be there for the highs and lows, give you mine if your heart gets broke, by your side when you're